He has an interesting history of flight training.
Yeah. I went to South Alabama in Mobile, and they had a flight department they set up. And I'd always been interested in flying, and so I took the course, and it was my pilot's license, and
Nice.
I didn't want to go any further with it. It would have been nice to do a little bit of extra, like get instrument training, but I said, well, I'd rather take this money and do something else with it.
It's expensive.
But you're telling them about your flight, your solo flight.
Oh, well, I don't know if they want to hear that, but
Yeah, they do. Sure.
We want to hear anything you got to say, my man.
okay. Well, I was getting my pilot's license, and it was my third. I think it was my third. Anyway, I had to do three.
The tower landing.
Anyway, I can't get my words out.
No.
But it was my three-way
Trip.
trip. Yeah,
Cross country?
Yeah, you had to do cross country. That's it. I need your help to talk.
No worries.
And that day was I was over Louisiana, and or was it Mississippi? This is Mississippi then. Anyway, they had a problem with stuff coming out of the ground, and you get it was
Interfere with radar.
interfered with you being able to see where you were. A little more fundamental than that.
Yeah.
And there were people on that radio crying for their mama, and I kept turning through the air, and I couldn't find my bearing at all, and so I started looking for something, and finally I found something and decided to head east.
It was a river, wasn't it?
It was a river,
You
and
knew the
there's
river.
a swamp and all that, and but I knew if I kept heading east, I would hit that river north of Mobile. So I hit the river and started went downhill and
Found it.
found it.
Nice.
And so it's getting black dark, and I'm 30 miles outside of Mobile.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was actually all right. And I was too dumb to ask for help immediately. Though I did one of those file a flight plan.
Yeah.
And I did that, and so I was. They were looking for me, and finally the guy got me on the radar, and he said, "I can't remember that." Let's see. Anyway, he said, "What's your gas date?" I said, "I'm okay." And he says, "What is your?"
They wanted to know how many gallons.
Yeah, he wanted to know he says, "You don't have enough fuel." And he says, you gotta, we gotta get emergency landing. Yeah, so he was, so I started going south, and we made it to Mobile, and we did all the stuff they show on television, and
You were alone in the plane, though.
yeah, I was on the plane, but he took good care of me, and probably made the big difference in my making it, because there was nothing down there below but just four lane roads, and
wow.
there's bumper to bumper, so.
Tell him who he had an interaction with.
Oh, well, the as soon as I got squared away with flight control, he goes, like on television, what's your fuel state? What's your, he get an accurate view of my situation, and
Told him it was on empty.
yeah, it was on empty.
Wow.
But I got over Mobile, the city itself, and I kept going, which wasn't very far after I got there, and we set up the rest of the flight, and I just had to get there. And one of the about that time, Eastern Airlines comes into view, and this guy, I can see the pilot sitting there setting up, probably getting ready to go get a beer, and just taking his time, and he said, "This is Eastern Airlines. I'm ready to land." not can I land? Do you have a course speed? But I'm ready to land. It's that kind of attitude. And his reply that he received from the air traffic control center was, he said, go to the western side of the airfield and await instructions or something kind of close to that. And then his reply back to us was flight control was, "This is Eastern Airlines." So like, I dare you to tell me this and this. And I was just like, as soon as he did that, I couldn't help but laugh, but it was so funny. Yeah.
So he was.
But then what happened then, Jimmy? There was more to it.
Well, so,
When what did he say? He said he's out of gas.
yeah, he said that to the.
AT&T told him.
Once he said it to the guy in the other plane that he's out of gas, he did what he was supposed to.
He didn't cause any more
But
problems.
all he
was a
had to
close
do
call,
was say
wasn't it?
he's out of gas, and he had full cooperation. So-
What years did you go to University of South Alabama?
Let's see, what years did it was in the early 70s. I got my diploma probably in 70.
He's 4 years younger than me.
Okay.
So we met in 82? No, we married in 82. We met in 78.
Yeah.
Right, and he was still in college, right? Yeah. So I've been in the military, and they paid my way to
And
nursing school.
It almost got me in
Right,
trouble
3 years.
doing that because about half of them thought that I made bad decisions. The other half said he did a good thing. He didn't panic. He found help. He got to his place where he's supposed to be. He got that. About half of them defended me and half of them downed me.
Sound like the government, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.